Welcome to Kung Fu Africa number 2. I'm going to give you guys a lesson on the importance of long-range weapons and me doing the chain. I use the chain as a simulation for those who do Kenpo or Kung Fu, the arrow chain dart. There's more than one version of the training. I'm only doing what I learned. And if you just watched the other video or if you watched the live, you can see that I need practice. So when you're working a chain, your range of motion is everything. Knowing how to control the chain is very freaking important. Knowing where that thing's going to stop can save your life, especially if you're using the chain dart or the rope dart, because everybody is taught a different style with the rope dart, and you will change the style as you evolve. You will learn what works and what doesn't. As you see when I catch it, it slows the rope down or the chain from hitting me, and specifically in certain places. When you are using any weapon, you want to be able to control where it's going. Now that just got out of control. Now this is how you get back in control. So that stopping it, or at least slowing it down, gives me the chance to get back into the feel of it. Once you get into the feel of your weapon, you learn how to use it properly. So I cord it around my neck so that if I get to fighting, I can slap, kick, and hit again. Or I can slap, kick, smack it around, come back around, go under, get back into the crane technique of doing this shit. Switch it again, go around this way, and pretty much do the same shit on the other side. But you gotta know how to stop your weapon. Stopping your weapon is the second most important part than using the weapon. I will say blocking with the rope dart or the chain is very difficult. Boom, that's one. Boom, that's two. But as you can see, this thing doesn't really have a control switch. It's not like the nunchuck. It's not like the bow staff, where when you stop it, it will stop. It takes a moment to stop. So if you're gonna do that, you wanna shorten your length. Boom, and it still didn't stop. So what does that tell you? Your long-range weapons or your chain is unpredictable in what it's going to do. So if I throw it out, I've got control. As you see, it just came back and hit me in the leg, which is better to hit me in the leg than to hit me in the man missile, because that's gonna suck. But you know, from here, no one should be able to come into my defenses, except maybe these bugs, because I have control. Now, see how I lost control there? That's going to happen with the chain. Now, yes, that hit me in the mouth. Learning that can happen, which is why I showed you that purposefully, and yes, it hurt like shit. Because when you are training, you are going to get hurt with weapons. Understand that shit. Weapons can work for you and against you at the same time. Now that was full range. See how long it takes for me to have to get this bitch back into control? It doesn't work like the movies. It's not going to be like Scorpion. Alright? Now some people can do that. I can't. Now in the event that someone was to grab that, I might have a problem. Now at short range, which is when I fold this bitch in half, which is why a lot of people wrap the rope or the chain around their arm. I don't do that because it gets snagged and then you're stuck. But I wrap it around my hand, but only one loop. Anything more than one is setting yourself up for a certain danger. I'm going to stop it that way. That's more than one. But in the use of it, it's only wrapped around one hand. That's not my control hand, it's my base hand. So I also unleashed it so it can go out to its most short range full potential. Now, this is how you stop it. Because you have to know where this damn thing's gonna go. That was gonna go low. So here, that way you absorb it in your back. The reason why you want to absorb it in the fatty parts of your back or your hips is because if it goes around like this, it's a good shot that you're going to get hit in your no-no square. You don't want that because you're going to be collapsed over. Now the thing about the chain is that it comes in many lengths. I'm 5'3½". This bitch is every bit of about 10 feet long. The reason why I have it 10 feet long is because when I first started using the chain, and some of my old videos on Kung Fu Havoc #1, you can go see, I was much better then. But you know, the chain is a very popular street weapon. So I can do a lot with this. Yeah, I can throw it out. I can make a homemade iron fist. But this chain is plastic, so basically it'll be a plastic fist. There is a downside to this. Understand that wrapping your hand in a metal chain is not the best idea you're going to have in a fight. Now earlier in the video that I made for this video, I told you that your metacarpals, your hand, is the easiest bone to break. I understand that shit's not a joke. Your hand and your feet are the easiest bones in the human body to break. Anybody who disagrees with me have not learned martial arts through the school of hard knocks. I can promise you that if you throw a punch and I throw a punch and I hit your punch, whichever one of us is stronger is going to do the most damage to that person's hand. But if I throw a punch and I hit you square in the face and it doesn't jar your head, but I'm doing this number, it's a high possibility that I have broken my hand. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you keep your shit as light as possible. As I like to tell people, as I told people in the videos that should be posted but probably aren't, which means we're going to have to post again, is that the harder you hit somebody, the chances of doing more damage to you is high. Not slim, high. So I'm going to end this video with that, and then I'm going to open up the floor to TikTok and answer questions if you got them. So, first let me end this video. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Everybody, because I'm pretty sure I didn't see none of your names. So, it's like a little after 11. I do need to go in and recharge this computer.